Welcome to my knitting channel. My name is Sharmila and I'm coming to you from Toronto, Ontario. On Instagram you can find me as JulyChicKnits and on Ravelry as JulyChic. I've finished my daughter's Ranunculus sweater. It's come out beautifully, if I say so myself. The designer for this is Midori Hirose, our cafe knit Midori, and the yarns I used was Lichen and Lace. Their Marsh Mohair was held throughout in the colorway Pressed Flowers, and single ply merino. Their single ply merino in the colorway Linen, Faded Rose, One of a Kind, and Pewter. And I didn't make any modifications to the pattern, except I did knit it till the mohair was finished. So, she wanted it a little longer anyways. The front and the back are identical, except the back has a few more short rows over here. So I might put a stitch in, because she's always asking me which way is the front, which way is the back. And it was such a pleasure to knit. The pattern was really clear and she gave a lot of video support in the pattern. And the yarn was just a dream to knit with. So I'm really, really happy with the way this came out. When I blocked it, I just pinned the arm openings so it wouldn't flare out as much. But otherwise I didn't pin it anywhere else. I just lay it flat, and the lace work did open up really nicely. I'm really, really happy with this project. So after I finished that, I really wanted to knit myself one, and I've actually wanted to knit myself one for a long time. So I had some yarn for this. I have this, this is Manos del Uruguay, the Merino colorway, the Merino yarn in the colorway Filigree, and it's a light fingering yarn, and this skein is very generous. I think there's 800 meters in this skein, and I paired it with again Lichen and Lace's Marsh Mohair in the colorway Amber. So after I knit my daughter's, I bought this yarn at Creative Yarns, their booth at Toronto Knitters Frolic last year. And this one I got at a shop in Toronto called the Knitting Loft. After I knit my daughter's, I realized I don't want a short sleeve version, and there are 800 meters in this yarn, so I can easily make a long sleeve version, maybe with 3/4 sleeves, length sleeves, and definitely longer in the body because I don't want it cropped. But I realized I don't have enough mohair for this. So these are my new acquisitions. I bought another skein of the Marsh Mohair in the Amber colorway, the same colorway. I bought this at, I just recently ordered it a week ago from the Knit Cafe in Toronto. So they mailed it out to me. So I'm going to do my my Ranunculus in this color, and I really like the colorway, and hopefully it'll be easier. It took just under a week to knit my daughter's, so mine will take a bit longer because it'll be longer. So I'm looking forward to getting started on that. I also ordered from the Knit Cafe 5 skeins of the Brooklyn Tweed Loft in the colorway Embers, and Brooklyn Tweed is having a promotion right now to help out the local yarn stores. So they're offering a promotion. If you buy their yarn through your local yarn store, they'll help that yarn store out with the discount that they're offering. Yeah, I thought it was a great initiative. So I put in an order with the Knit Cafe, which I think in Toronto they're the only ones who offer Brooklyn tweed yarns. So I ordered this to make another Hayward because I love my other Hayward so much, my first Hayward so much. And this color, I thought I'd try out this color because I saw Andrea Mowry's Woolen Honey sweater pattern. A lot of people knitted in this Embers colorway, and I really loved the colorway, but I wasn't sure about the pattern on me, so I decided to try out this colorway in the Hayward. So thank you to Kristen at the Knit Cafe for sending this out so quickly. It was really speedy. So what's on my needles now is the Deschaine by Leila Raabe, and this is this is the front of it. I've finished the front, and it's a boxy knit. It's meant to be done in a linen or a linen blend, I guess. And this is, I'll talk about the yarn in a second, but this is the front panel. It's knit with the front panel, the back panel, and then you join it and then you do the sleeves. So far I added an extra repeat for the front because it was cropped and I didn't want it cropped. It was super easy. It just took a few days to do the front, and there's this drop stitch detail at the hem. And I'm working on the back panel right now. I don't know, I guess about 6-7 inches in, and I'm using this yarn held double. This yarn This yarn is Americo. Americo is the company, and the yarn is Brezo, I believe. It's Brezo, and it's this is a linen silk wool blend. So it's got kind of this heathered look and feel to it. So it's giving the sweater or the top a kind of a heathered look and a rustic feel and look to it. I don't know if I mentioned the designer. The designer is Leila Raabe, and the pattern is Deschaine. I'll put it in the notes. And yeah, I bought 5 skeins of this for, this actually is discontinued. The company is closed down. I think the owner is retired. They were having a sale last year, and I picked up 5 skeins of this to make a sweater from a pattern that they had. But I figured I'm never gonna knit a fingering weight sweater, so that's why I'm holding this double, and this pattern called for an Aran weight yarn. So it's a kind of a heavier fingering weight yarn. So I've got gauge, so we'll see how it turns out. That brings me to what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this pattern is called the Triangular Striped Shawl, and it's a pattern by Nina Klecki, who is the owner of Creative Yarns here in Toronto. The yarn is Urth yarns. They're Uneek fingering base, which is a merino base yarn. And one skein made this scarf, and it's a great mindless pattern, a garter stitch shawl. And this is the shape I wear the most. I've knit, I think, three of those the same pattern in different yarns. I think Nina is running a sale right now actually at her shop. Everything is 20% off, and I think she's offering curbside pickup too, which is great. This I bought quite a few years ago though, and I really love it. It's really my go-to shawl because it's so colorful. Yeah. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you're doing well, and happy knitting. Bye.